Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CFL Central, CFL content for the fans, by the fans, and we have our preview here of Week 14, including 3 normal good games, and the legendary, the Banjo Bowl! Play your banjos, bitches! It's that time of the year! But we got another game to talk about first, which is the Hamilton Tiger Cats taking on the Ottawa used to be good, but now is back at the bottom Red Blacks. So how are
This
you
this
feeling about this game?
this is what we call the bottom of the East battle, bottom of the East Bowl. Even though
Is this
if
like the two people like doing the dumpster diving, like fighting each other in the dumpster? Is this what this is?
well, because I mean, even if we lose, we still have the tiebreaker. So I mean, Ottawa's
Interesting.
just playing for pride now.
Ooh.
But anyways, so where do I begin? Do I begin with the drama between both teams, or do I start with the player news?
Oh,
So I'll
definitely
start with
start with the drama.
the drama. So I don't know if you've seen the tweet by good old Nate Bahar. Nate Bahar tried to say that we're the dirtiest team out there when we jab people in the throats, we eye gouge them, we kick them, we push them, we punch
Someone's been
them.
watching some John Moxley matches in AEW.
I don't know if you know this, but someone needs to talk to the teammate, aka Ackland, about the way that he treats fans in the CFL before he starts throwing fire on or gasoline on the fire.
Elaborate.
But well, no, because when Ackland, I hate to say this, when Ackland was with us and we played Toronto in the East Finals, he went over to the Argo fans and ripped down their flags, stomped on it, ripped it. And this was, from the way that I heard it from Argo fans, this was like one of those old time flags that you can no longer find anymore, if I remember correctly. And
So
he
so
always said
from
that
from your
he
opinion, it was
always
just one of those things where it's not a Argos fan thing, it's not a Ticats fan thing. It's just when he's when he goes to opposing fans, he just is very unclassy.
very unclassy. Even when he was in Hamilton this year, he would give us Ticat fans the finger.
Well, I remember I remember the only game I saw at Tim Hortons Field was against Ottawa, and he had gotten a touchdown, and he paraded along the sidelines right by the Ticats, right by
Bench.
their bench, and I literally watched that, and I'm like, that is a risky game there, bud. Oh boy. So I can
So
understand
that
how Ticat fans really don't like this guy.
so then it gets worse.
Oh,
So
but wait, there's
then
more.
Duke Williams decides to send out a tweet that says, "Peace out, Hamilton. I'm out." So then everyone's thinking, did he get traded? Did they cut him? Because at this point in the season, he's now guaranteed contract.
Yep.
So then after talking with management, they made him take the tweet down. Only to find out today he's been placed on the 6-game IR, so he's done for the season. Then Ternowski gets extended, and then Brandon Camp gets extended. However, Jordan Murray, who we signed last week, 6'9", 325-pound Jordan Murray, he played with us 2 seasons ago, is now starting right tackle, back from the NFL. So we have depth there. Chris Van Zyle's gone. You might as well just retire.
Yeah, I was about to say we haven't seen him all season, so.
Good news is Matt Schultz is activated off.
Yes, I saw that earlier
game.
today.
However, he is playing as a third stringer, so he's not 100%, but he's making progress, which means I'm sure after this week he will get first team reps, and then I want to say he'll be starting against you guys.
And that is your grand hope, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So, overall, all thing in all, because you essentially covered just about everything.
I
Uh,
I
I'm
want to say
I'm going
that
Ticats in the simple fact that the Ticats are kind of like here and there. I mean, they had their problems last week, but I mean, like last week, they still were able to put up 28 points against the um, the Argonauts. The thing is that as long as you can keep the Red Blacks offense contained, which isn't the most difficult thing in the world, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not the most difficult thing in the world. As long as you can keep it contained enough, you guys should be able to come out with this. So I'm gonna go with the Ticats for this one.
so every game that we've played the the Red Blacks, we've kept them under 2 touchdowns.
Well,
So
probably
we
want to do
are
that
going
again.
to win this game, and our defense is going to come alive because Crumb is no longer Cookie Crumb anymore. He's gone down the toilet.
Crumb is crumbling.
Yes, he is. In the past, he's overhyped,
The question
and
the question is that do,
I
do the Tiger Cats get absolutely destroyed by the
no
legend himself, Tyrell Pigram? I'm sorry, no, they don't.
no.
Um,
So I am going to laugh in every media person's face after this week because every person at CFL has picked the Red Blacks to win, except for one person. There's another podcast that I listen to. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus because I'm in a fantasy league with them, so I don't want to throw them under the bus. All of them have picked the Red Blacks to win.
well, if they're in
So,
a
and
fantasy league with
Argos,
you, you want them to
oh,
lose.
oh, the thing is, but we're talking like CFL fantasy, so anyone can pick anyone in the league. The thing is about this Discord channel that I'm in, I'm dominating the CFL fantasy league. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say we're gonna sweep the Ottawa Red Blacks this week. Then we
And that
can
would be
rest
kind of
for
the
11 days.
for the most part, unless the Ottawa Red Blacks turn into a menace and the Ticats overly fuck it up. This would essentially kind of be the nail in the coffin kind of game for the Ticats, most likely securing at least the third spot in the East and keeping the Red Blacks at bay, right?
I mean, if hypothetically, if the Red Blacks were to win, the only way that they can get into third is by beating us in points.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that if you win this game, you're beating them by more points than you were before, and you have the split against them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is why I'm saying it would essentially be kind of the nail in the coffin in that regard.
And then so
Okay, we got to talk about the other games too, Rick.
no. This goes into the next game.
Okay.
So if we win the next game, the first game of the triple header on Saturday is Toronto against Montreal. If we win, Toronto wins, we're only 2 points behind Montreal for second place. That's all I wanted to throw.
Yeah, no offense, you're not getting those from the Bombers. But let's get into our next game of the week, which is, you know what time of the year it is, folks. Play your banjos. The Banjo Bowl is here. The Banjo Bowl is here.
Carter,
I'm so proud.
that is the 4:00 game. We're actually going to the other East game because that's the 1:00 game.
Motherfucker! No!
Just FYI.
No, we're not going to the other. What?
There's
Why
a
is
triple
it
header.
ordered differently on my app?
Okay, well, if you want to go Banjo Bowl, we can go Banjo Bowl.
No. We're doing this right. We're doing this right. Okay, but seriously, no. Hold on a second. Side tangent. Fucking shut up for a minute. The score. I got a problem with you today. You fucked up my video.
Okay.
No. Rick. Hey, Rick. No,
I'm gonna answer.
No.
The
score app fucked up my video.
No, it's Carter doesn't know how to use it because if you unstar Winnipeg, it will go to the second game.
It should be smarter. It should be smarter. It should be smarter. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It should be smarter. Because it thinks that 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock makes any fucking sense. The
Yeah,
Montreal
because
Alouettes versus the Toronto Argonauts is a football game that is going on at 12 p.m. Central on Saturday, September 9th. I'm
and
here
I will be
joined
at
by my
this
fellow
game.
co-host Rick, and we're going to talk about the game and not bitch about it. How's that sound, boy?
So should we just say now Montreal's not going to show up? Fajardo's going to be sacked 6 times, and Toronto's going to win by 30.
And Ouellette's going to throw 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
I'm
and
kidding.
Kelly will get 2 touchdowns, and that will be the end of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
On to
Yeah.
the Banjo Bowl.
Alouettes aren't winning. Sorry. But, I mean, and yeah, Ellingson is out for those who forgot.
So, one thing that I will mention about this game, not only is Ellingson out, they have 10 players that are not playing.
Ouch. It's actually kind of a miracle the Alouettes are in second in the East, considering all the injuries that they have. Also known as Tycat, step up your fucking game.
So
there's no excuse.
They're missing 4 defensive backs, 2 offensive linemen, 2 wide receivers.
I'd argue they've been missing 5 offensive linemen this entire year.
Sorry, 3 wide receivers, 1
I would
linebacker,
argue that they've been missing 5 offensive linemen this entire year.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes. Overall, death, taxes, Argonauts run over the Alouettes on September 9th. How's that sound?
Oh, I don't even need to say anything more.
Banjo Bowl! Play your banjo! For real this time. It is the Banjo Bowl in 2023. The Banjo Bowl in 2023! Sorry, someone's knocking on the door. But so it's the Banjo Bowl 2023. I don't want to lose. I don't. I hated losing once. Oh God, if we lose 2 straight to the fucking Riders, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not happy about this. I'm already pissed off from the prior game. Zach Collaros is pissed off. I want to see that pissed off energy channel into throwing something other than a pick, because that would be great. Zach Collaros isn't a pick machine, but he sure got rattled after throwing one of those last game. Also, if the Riders end up kicking to start the game, can we please watch for the onside kick? Watch for the onside kick when they're punting. Watch for the fake. I don't know what Craig Dickinson is gonna pull out of his ass for this game, because I feel like he's gonna do something. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna be like, Dolagala, you're playing defensive back. Whatever the fuck it is, he'll do something that's confusing that doesn't make any lick of sense. I mean, last time he did it, it worked. I hate encouraging that type of behavior. I would sure love for that to bite him in the ass. But it's one of those things where Oliveira is going to hit 1,000 this game. Congratulations in advance. He needs 10 yards to do it. He'll hit like that probably 10 times over, because he's the most consistent player on this team, except for maybe Castillo. That's it. Defense, gotta get to him. Gotta play like hell. And offense, if we can just decide to play more than 30 minutes this game, that would be really nice. If we could actually start a game half decent, heaven forbid we actually have a good start. But, it is what it is. So, all in all, I am going with my Blue Bombers, because we must get the Banjo Bowl trophy, which is still is truly magnificent.
So here's a couple of things. First off, Mason Fine has come off the 6th game. He's not playing, though.
Yeah, of course he's not playing, because Dolagala has been performing better than Mason Fine ever did.
Here's my theory is, why the heck did Jake Winicky go to Saskatchewan if he's only played 6 games? He's been a healthy scratch for the last 4.
Beats me.
The other question that I have for you is, with Grant gone for, I want to say, the rest of the season until
Oh
playoffs,
God, if you remind
which
me
I
of this.
mentioned to you yesterday. Why is it? I would like to know why they're putting McRae on the PR.
I don't know. I had a rant about this last video, Rick. I said it was a
Well,
dumb decision. I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I don't agree with the decision. I'm sorry. I think this is the wrong call. I think McRae should be our returner in this game. But we've instead, like, honestly, I wouldn't even mind if we tried Dembski as a returner. We have him do that fucking jet sweep that never works. We do that play like 10,000. Well, we don't do it as much. It actually has worked decent this year because we haven't used it 10,000 times. Buck Pierce. But
so
I'm not a fan of Walker. Also, special teams. If we could actually like block like a single player, that'd be great. That'd be great. We haven't really done that off kickoff. Although I still prefer the idea of just taking the ball at the 40, but it is what it is.
so it looks like the reason why McRae has been placed on the practice roster
Yep.
is they've added a national wide receiver by the name of Jeremy Murphy.
How exciting. Who's never going to play.
No. And I want to say you guys probably, without looking at the depth chart, you guys probably have people coming back from injury. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
But the thing is that, in my opinion, none of those should require McRae going down to the practice roster. I don't get it.
But
At the end
other
of
than
the day,
that,
though, I'm taking my Blue Bombers.
you guys really made me mad. I'm going to take the Blue Bombers, but
Oh,
you
oh,
guys,
oh, oh, they made you mad. Get a
yes,
load of
they
this.
made me
The
mad.
Bombers
Yes.
made the Ticats fan mad.
Yeah, because you guys could not fucking beat the Stampeder or the Riders last week.
I
The
know.
stamp the Stamps had to friggin' score 22 points and ruin my dream of
Of the
Edmonton
Edmonton Elks being
sweeping,
able to come back against the
catching up to
Riders.
Saskatchewan. And then in next week, they play each other and Edmonton could have passed the Riders. But no, we can't depend on Bombers to do jack shit.
Okay, I don't want to hear a damn thing about depending on a team to do jack shit. The Ticats have the best roster in the entire East on paper. Turns out that paper is toilet paper that they've been wiping their ass with all year. So I don't want to hear it. Next game is Toronto versus Edmonton again. This time inside the slightly less depressing Commonwealth Stadium than it was before. Except, guess what, guys? It's time to pay for your tickets. It's time to pay for them because the Elks won a game at home, which means that you gotta start paying. There's no more freeloading off of failure. It is time to purchase your tickets. You know what it is? It's like the urinating tree thing with the Carolina Hurricanes. For the love of God, please come to our games. You have to pay for tickets this time. Good God.
So,
So Trey Ford is gonna embarrass. I want Trey Ford to just have a field day on Calgary here. I'm gonna go for the Elks. Another week. Even though the Stamps came out clutch last week, I'm gonna say that the Elks are still gonna give up points in the fourth quarter, but it's gonna be less than 22. So the hope is that Edmonton gets it figured out because at this point I just want chaos.
just to make sure that we're not going the same route this time, I think Edmonton's new losing streak begins again this week. At
Oh
home.
my! Oh, that's a good
And
one.
I'm going with Calgary. Sorry, I don't mean to.
The first of 22
It would
consecutive
be first.
home losses.
First off, if they're gonna set the new record, it's gonna be first of 23.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Instead of they have never won as the Elks, it is they have won once as the
You know,
Elks after an extended portion of failure. that was then followed by an extended portion of failure.
I want to see if who do they play? Okay, so they play Saskatchewan, BC, Toronto, Montreal, and Winnipeg. They are not winning another freaking game this year.
And yet you still thought they could somehow pass the Riders.
Well, I mean, had they beat Calgary last week, swept Calgary this week, beat Saskatchewan next week, that could have happened. But I don't have hopes for them at all. I have more confidence in my team than Edmonton even winning two more games this year and being 4-14.
Rick
That's
has
how
spoken.
Little confidence.
He has
That's
spoken.
how little confidence I have.
Nah, that's fair. However, I kind of want them to win this game, just to cause hell. But it would be funny if they started losing again at home. That would just, man. When a meme is good, you gotta use the shit out of it. So, all in all, I take the Elks here. Sounds like you're taking the Stamps. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you guys comment down below what you guys think is going to happen in this week. And so that way we can talk about the Banjo Bowl. And I may or may not respond to the comments depending on the outcome of this game.
One thing that I'm going to ask you is come next week when we do the review. Are we going to have the Happy Carter or are we going to have the Jeff Jarrett Carter where he's just going to be banging and breaking his banjo bowl over someone's head?
Jeff Jarrett. Good God. Jeff Jarrett is literally the guy from KFC. That is Jeff Jarrett. Like, he's the guy from KFC with a guitar. That's all he is. And let's hope I don't have to break any banjos over anyone's heads. And the worst part of that is because I don't own a banjo, which means I'd have to buy a banjo and then break the banjo, which is just kind of expensive. So hopefully not. But yeah, make sure you guys like, share,
or just get a toy banjo.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. How's ya?